What is up, everybody? Welcome back to America's Outdoor Family. I am so excited about today's video because me and my good buddy Jason Whitehead, who is a guide on this lake right behind me, I think he's one of the best on Lake Guntersville. That's right, we were on Lake Guntersville. We got to go out yesterday and we had an absolute blast. We caught a bunch of fish. I learned a lot. Jason is also a guide on fishtips.com, which is today's video sponsor. Fish Tips is an awesome platform where guides coach, train, and teach anglers of all skill levels all over the country, multiple different species and so on. If you're somebody that loves to fish, doesn't get to go out on the water often, or maybe you go out and you're like, man, I don't know where the fish are, I don't know what they're doing, head over to fishtips.com. Fish Tips is a place where guides do guide things. They help you catch more fish. It's an awesome digital guiding platform. Check it out. But I am so excited to get after today and show you guys some of these awesome fish catches, great conversation, and some awesome memories made. And by the way, everything used in today's video is down in the description with links. If you use those links, it does help support the channel so I can keep on making fun, educational, awesome content for everybody to enjoy. Let's get after it.
Lake levels, water color, of course, because that's what's been affecting it recently with 20-30 mile per hour winds. You may go out and practice down this stretch right here and be fine. The wind swaps directions, it dirties up, it's over. Yeah. Always changing. Yeah.
I sure was.
Down there.
Yep. Got him. Dang big one.
What you got a hold of?
A catfish. 100%. I can feel it rolling down there. I ain't tripping though, Bubba. Isaac a picture because he'll be tickled, or a drum. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Dude, that's like an 8-pounder.
I thought I saw the head shake.
Oh my gosh. Jason.
Yeah.
I was 95% positive. Oh my gosh. Dude! Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? On the Sixth Sense Aussie? Dude, why is it built like that? Bro! That's a savage. I like how you're just like, good fish, dude. We're on Guntersville, where apparently Jason just expects that. Holy turd! It ate it on the scope like it was a bass, but I set the hook, and dude, I was just like, oh, there's just no way that's a bass.
Came up.
No.
Like usually, I mean, when they're not shallow, you sit on them and they'll come up. They
Dude,
won't always
well, here's
jump,
the thing.
come up.
I threw it. You kind of panned away from it, which wasn't a big deal, but I lifted up, and then you panned back to him, and he was swimming down. And I was like, whoa, my bait just got real heavy. Look at there, guys. 6 pounds, 12 ounces.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What a freaking toad. Welcome to Guntersville, baby. The best lake on earth, with none other than, I believe, one of, if not the best guides out on Guntersville, Jason Whitehead. Dude, can I put this in the box so we can have a sick picture at the end of the day? Oh my gosh. This is the thing though, bro. I had to learn this in Texas. Just where we're from, we don't see fish that big on scope. Herring lakes, you know?
Yeah.
If you see, you might see 7 or 8 fish all year like that, and you're like, man, that was a giant. But here it's like, holy cow. I think it's called 4K shad, Aussie right there. Jason and I were just talking about it. But that bait's really unique because when you're naturally just reeling it, that horizontal tail makes that bait just kind of swim. So whether it's sinking or whether you're pulling it away, traditionally with most quote unquote jig head minnows, you kind of got to keep that rod tip shaking to impart the action. this bait, once they canter to it and really start to act aggressive to it, you can just reel it, and that bait has just the most natural little swim. And man, that one absolutely had it. That was sick. Oh. Little largemouth. There we go. Dude, I think we got to put it on them.
Yeah, that was like, I mean, you hit that one right in the head with it.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Probably a 2 1/4 pounder, 2.5 pounder right there, thick. Blown away by how freaking healthy every fish in this lake is. Another one, caught it on an Aussie right there. 1/4 ounce. That's the queen tungsten head. And I honestly wasn't a believer in it. I'm like, man, I don't think it's showing up that much better on the scope. And then after a while of using it versus lead, I actually think it does show up a little better. But anyways, Aussie, 4K shad, same deal. If we hit them in the head, they're eating it. The trouble is there's a little bit of cross breeze. There's obviously, I mean, we're on Guntersville, there's a lot of floating eelgrass and stuff. You know, naturally just where they are and how they're moving, chasing bait, it can be really hard to line up boat position, cast angle, sink rate, everything to get the perfect cast. But anyways, fish number 2, we're gonna keep on fishing. Nice. Another decent fish. I like when they sprint up to it like that and don't play games. Got him? Yeah, I got him. 3 pounder. 3 pounder, son. 6th Sense Aussie down his hatch.
That's how we want them to get it.
Yeah, seriously. So it's pre-spawn, guys. The water really just jumped up in the last couple of days. A lot of fish are still out here. And to be 100% honest, you know, I think the tendency for a lot of anglers is we want the bite to progress faster than it does a lot of times. I know that can be a tendency that I have, is I always tend to fish ahead of the fish. And, you know, Jason just right off the bat's like, man, I know the conditions are setting up like this, but believe it or not, we need to look, you know, at some other places. There you go. Good one. Another 2 and change pounder, another football. Having fun, catching some fish right off the bat. Nice. Gotta let him get it for a second. But he was fishing so far ahead of the fish. He's like catching a ton of bucks. I'm like, bro, slow it down. Like, them females, they're slow. They're slow to get up there. But I'm like, dude, I just think the massive wave is always that kind of, depending on where you are, I think, you know, in Florida, it's probably that February wave. Built like a football. That's the most cliche thing. All right, so I made a little color change on the Aussie. I went to the Pro Blue Red Pearl. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. It's probably my favorite. It's what I caught that really, really big fish on the mountains the other day. But it's got that real natural purple back with that kind of pearly, pink, iridescent belly. It's the juice. You work with 6th Sense, right?
Yeah.
Do you know Shane, their new biggin?
I don't think so.
Not a bad one.
Not bad.
Second biggest one of the day.
Which one? Who was it?
Shane Campbell, he's the new product guy over there.
Yes. Yes, I talked to him about the new glide bait coming out, like that cover glide.
Dude, yeah. Shane is legit. God, love how built they are, dude. Okay, here's a question. I know it's built like that. Can that still be a male?
I mean, yeah, I think so.
Really?
He's out here feeding on the bait ball.
Golly, guys, look how fat that fish is. Jason getting on the action. All right, I think we got a limit now. We got a 6, almost 7 pounder, 6 3/4 pounder, and everything else is like 2.5 and 3. So what is that? If everything's 2.5 and 3, we got 16 pounds. Call it 16 pounds, easy. Actually bigger than that, probably 17 if you add up all the ounces. Let's keep fishing. I'm having so much fun. And guys, I'm telling you, if you are looking for a trip on Lake Guntersville, this guy, he's a humble dude, servant heart. I've had so many great conversations. I mean, just about life, fishing and everything. He is one of the best guides. He will put you on them. Yeah, I'm grateful to call him a friend. But seriously, if you're thinking about going to Lake Guntersville, reach out to Jason Whitehead, Alabama Elite Fishing Guide. You'll find him.
I think that's the same one. Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, what in the turd? I never lose fish like that. Booger. All right, guys, our Bible verse of the video is Luke 5:32. Jesus said, I have not come to call the righteous, but the sinners to repentance. You know, I think it's really funny sometimes when people are like, oh, well, I'm not really religious. I'm not really religious. Jesus didn't really come for the religious people. Jesus came for the broken people. He said it's the sick who need a doctor. And I'm telling you guys, if you know me personally, I'm not a perfect person. I cuss, I'm broken, I still sin. I still have sin struggles in my life. But Jesus has come to save the sinners, call the sinners to repentance. So I'm so grateful that Jesus has grace, not that I have to be perfect to go to church, but no, I can be broken and come in the presence of Jesus, and Jesus can love me, heal me, and set me free. Anyways, Luke 5:32, Jesus said, I've not come to call the righteous, but I've come to call the sinners to repentance. Let's get back to the video. Oh, he's so fast. What the? What in the what in the spotted gar? What? How often do you catch those out here?
We don't.
We're in the gar hole. My son is gonna crap his pants. Isaac freaking dang, and his punk butt, when he bit it, dude, he stole the tail. All right, y'all, so we've been out for about an hour and a half. I think we've caught 6 or 7 fish. I've had an absolute blast already. Got one absolute Freakzilla giant, almost 7-pounder, 6 pounds, 12 ounces. And I have talked Jason into going to the grass. You guys know I fish Highland reservoirs. I guided on them for over a decade. And I don't get the opportunity to fish grass a whole ton, but man, something about throwing a chatterbait, a lipless, whatever, ripping in the grass, catching some studs. So anyways, that's what we're about to go do. It's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna catch some more big ones.
There's a south town and a north town.
There he is. Gatwin. Oh my gosh.
Third one.
That is my third one. Holy turd. That was a good one too. 3.5 pounder. Golly, you see that, guys? I'm a fish missing fool today. I broke them off yesterday, and now today I'm not breaking them off. I'm just letting them throw it. I feel like this is a great chatterbait rod too. A little moderate deal, you know? Jason, don't put it past me, brother. I'll freaking lose some fish now.
See that?
Which is weird. I feel like I never lose fish.
There's a gar, you'd have caught it.
Huh? If it was a gar, I'd have freaking busted it. God, dog. He hit the fire out of that. Please, you stay on. Not a bad one. Goodness gracious, dude. He hit it so hard. He hit it so hard.
4.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Grab him.
No, I'll boat flip his little butt. God, maybe a little bigger than 4, honestly. God, dog. Why is this lake so great? I love this. I almost just gave you a hug, dude. I was just so excited about it. There you go, guys. There's a 4. Probably a little bigger than 4 because these fish are plump. These fish honestly look like what I look like when I've been depressed for a month and I've been doing nothing but eating donut holes. 4.5. God, I'm putting it in box. I can't wait to show Isaac. Dude, don't look now. Don't look now. I'm on them bagging, son. This is why people come to Guntersville, son. Listen, guys, Jason will put you. Jason will put you. Dude, I closed his mouth with treble hooks. The funny thing was, I was like, dude, I 100% feel like I just got smashed. Guys, a future Guntersville, just 6-incher. Because he's not even 6 inches. He's a future Guntersville 6-incher and a future Guntersville 6-pounder.
If I were to go through the opens and qualified for the elites, I charge people $50 more a day.
That's right.
But is it worth it?
Got him.
We slid up a little bit.
Yeah, we sure did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Another healthy fish.
Yeah, we just slid up a little bit.
There you go, guys. Palefish. Golly, that thing's built. Got a little shallower. Got one snapping the old Chatterbait through the grass.
But I don't get off.
Dude. They're in the dirt. They're up there in the dirt. They're shallow. Back-to-back cast. It's been kind of slow, and then all of a sudden back-to-back cast right there. Fired up in no man's land. Not a big one again, but hey, I ain't tripping. I'll just keep that line tight and keep reeling them in. Sick. Oh yeah. Nice.
Come here, little Billy.
Come here, Billy.
Come here, little Billy.
There we go.
You know what we call those?
Dinks.
Bait.
Bait, yes. Get him. Get him.
It ain't that big, but it ain't little.
That ain't that little. Come on. Oh, why is it built like that?
Oh, that was pretty.
Dude, that's a beautiful fish.
That was pretty.
God. Yes. Dude, that's almost back-to-back casts.
Get the salad off of them. Yeah, that one's pretty.
God, it's gorgeous. Oh. Dude, that was built. Biggin'. Oh. Dude, you're on a roll now. Oh gosh. Yes. All right, guys. This is it. He's starting to put on a clinic. He's gone 4 in a row, and I've gone unanswered. I hadn't caught anything. That's a 10. I'm like, it's not a 10, but it's a giant. Big. Dark fish. There we go. Old chatter dog. Same size, carbon copies. All right, there you go, guys. Another Guntersville bass. Beautiful. Ate a chatterbait. Shout out to my homie Brad. Brad, you're my guy. Hooked me up with some homemade chatterhoochies. Bladed jigs, I guess, is the official term. But anyways, I found some grass right here on a little high spot. Buried it down in it. Went to snap it. That one came out of it and got it. Choked it too. Got him.
Oh, yes, sir.
About time. God, they just wanted the dang swim bait. I got him. I'm like, I can't throw it any more perfect to these fish than I have been. I'm like, I'm putting it on them every. All right, guys. Well, it only took 73 years. But we got one, an elusive Guntersville thicken. Not a giant, obviously. This lake's full of this size fish. Man, that was absolutely awesome. I absolutely love that lake. Guntersville, it is such a special place, man. There's so many big fish. The fish are so healthy. There's so much bait. There's so much grass. There's so many different ways to catch the fish. I mean, I talked to buddies who are like, hey, you can go fish the bluff walls. You can go fish points. You can go fish marinas. You can go do so much. And I am just blown away every time I come here. I actually hadn't fished here since I was a little boy, maybe like 12 or 13 years old. So that was my first time getting out on the water. And then I got out on the water in the evening with my buddy Daniel Badusky. I threw in those couple fish catches too. I broke off on an absolute mega Kong, like a 5.5, 6 pounder. I actually broke off on 2 really big fish. But anyways, man, we had an absolute blast. And hey, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. And if you enjoyed our video today, I would love it if you joined America's Outdoor Family, become part of our family. Anyways, guys, till next time, I'm out. See y'all.